the aftermath of the 2024 general election, no, just say, affected baby, now, the entertainment industry, no, and so any on the side of it. Many workers say, Sarkodie or better pombede, and abusian for ye to a barrier, Sarkodie, me a shows when you're breathing space, it's answer Chilema, not buying Ari, are buying the new patriotic party. Now, for some reason, no, a lot of people believe, say, Sarkodie is an NPP guy. Emma, some time ago, me Kaya 2020, bra na ye babeto aba de ama His Excellency, the former president. Nana Danko Kufuor then the Sarkodie the nyumi by when you call me UG. Everybody, yes, we middle women you only there. And then ye, this annual ne buy na man for Casa. See a kanye. Say Sarkodie is definitely an NPP guy because and you were your boy any day. Everything shows say, I say, especially the part, you know, I say, doom so buy and kaya inflation crash nana to a sono, sa part, no. And I just almost no, a pay, and a branty. Then some our cabinet say, oh, yeah, full MPP me. Now, recently, Abanikwa we no any who say, Wabe post be one of the social media handles, so I bet you say, back to Gary Sokins, and a man for Tim say, you know what we've been saying all this while is true. But I know say yen saka video be a ebusian and I say a sound bite of Sarkodie timer Nana Danko Kufuor winning elections no and sembia okoke kan ye e interview bi okwase no e na say no amaya confirm say ampa come here say back to the Gary Sokins comment now Sarkodie e kan ye no he was actually referring to John Dramani Mahama ama enna me na wo kase no ne won sam foforo atwetwe pie mu say anhwe ne ya team oral make operation recover all loot team no they will go after Sarkodie. Now adentia we have all the evidence and proof ye didn't nyina ebema ahwefo but answer na no let's take a quick glance and I say yenkonko tie bra Sarkodie make one or two proclamations via amount for at the stamp is to say wait there Sarkodie is a fully fledged MPP guy.
2 years in Ghana. We have political years and regular years. And the political years dominate the country.
But what about people who are reading meaning to that is because he said a not to us, so that's why you're not able to speak.
And guess what? That same line, what I said, I say he should to us, so I still stand by it because I think I benefited from free education directly, and I have the right to say I endorse that because this is directly. My mom has I have these girls who have been supporting her. First, I'm not saying it's much, but just the fact that you're not even hearing that, getting that call, it came from that place where, and I was specific about what I was endorsing. Of course, I knew the line. That's the native part of me, and I need the whatever that comes with it. But that's what I stand by.
This is the statement. Sarkodie make years ago. Okoka say he has benefited from free SHS at least. Ne ma me share nkra bia na ya no frefre mo into you know all those things a man for say hey sack jai because we know you are an MPP guy. Don't try to garnish this thing and make it look like Unyomono wasn't really a party song or a campaign song. It was actually a campaign song in Tijai, the old church. Now, Abranti and the Eddie Bongo ideas. I don't know whether he's an investigative journalist, whether he's a blogger, but Bongo ideas will be I don't know how he gets his information here there. But in Sembi and Babetu Montinson, sometimes I know what she pa. Now, Bongo didn't send me about Betum so now let's take a quick glance at it concerning a Sarkodie, ne Tim Oral, ne Subimbi, ne affiliations with the new patriotic party, and Sembia, Sarkodie Akwakeka, this and same way in Aba. Now, mind you, and some Bongo ideas, Ebeka, Sarkodie has also responded to that and some Bongo ideas, Ebeka. But before we take the response, from Sarkodie, police and patrol anyway. What actually did Bongo ideas say about Sarkodie? Man Sark ever responded to Bongo ideas in some comment section because we know Sarkodie to be somebody he doesn't really respond to some of these things from bloggers and all that. And so Bongo ideas and some more say after Nana Twaso. You went on a media tour to defend free SHS because you are broke. you didn't even notice how these students were suffering because you are blinded by tribal hatred. The oral must retrieve the V8 and you must account for the estate you are building. Into way and sema bongo ideas edibetuja into a trema after say Sarkodie ekobosa and yumunukoka say nana so any idea no owie chire no eno san ekotena media station esokoka say and an ebusianfo ni bi benefit from all this social media from all this free SHS ni nyama. And I say, you didn't even notice how the students were suffering because you are blinded by tribal hatred. And to not just say, even though say, Sarkodie was hyping all these things, and my friend no so echo free SHS and they were struggling. Now the latter part is where Team Oral comes in. Or say the oral must retrieve the V8 and you must account for the estate you are building. It's not just a V8 be Aquakodi Sarkodie. Who gave that V8 to Sarkodie? And after so no, the estate you are building, you must account for it. Meaning say, sikebi ewo baby and I say sikebi akwa kwashe Sarkodie nsema sebe yechema and no and our the AC ni so-called estate ye sheda any mwasem. So this is the nsema ya branch bongo ideas ababeka all say this time around no tomorrow for enshe no mo fa Sarkodie and camp project now because there's a lot to get from the camp of Sarkodie. Now, no na Sarkodie so added a whole response because Sarkodie has actually responded to this guy. Now, before that, let's put a screenshot of the response of Sarkodie on the screen. Producer, please help me with that. And later, you could see what is inside. What is actually inside that screenshot? Because boss is here. What is inside the video? And I say what is actually inside that comment? That video no and seme woman Sarkodie ede Emma bongo ideas. Past producer is trying to get us that video no. Not just say from all indication no. Bongo ideas is trying to say V8 estate building. They need to do something about it. And as a Sarkodie so nebo enjo no ewo hono it's the say Kamia said he doesn't really agree with and Sema bongo ideas eka, but some of us are really surprised because Sarkodie that we know no eyobia on sheda and responded to things like this. You understand? Sarkodie or no oyobia once in a while no na or no or the nyom and or the be responding and then no then Sarkodie they responded to bongo ideas no emra.
Also, who say ye will we are tie Yansani be and theatre some Jimmy for. Also, who say ye will we are tie Yansani be and theatre some Jimmy for. Also, who say ye will we
Sarkodie two bongo ideas. That's quite funny though. But I'm out for Chim said this one. They don't believe say Sarkodie na ene koye ekocho sansem na na se okoye ekoto iti sa ensem. But after then no, there have been other revelations bongo ideas are making about Sarkodie, and other people have also come out to second and side with ensema bongo ideas campacho. Producer, help me with that on the screens. And to share ensema bongo ideas abetra or say hypocrisy is when you speak against or for an issue only when it favors or goes against you, and you at Sarkodie be the biggest hypocrite. And to bongo ideas trema ye kat nya chum padia na Sarkodie san say na buying buy any day no ye let's start from doom so. That is Mahama's time. When there was doom so, and yes, Sarkodie didn't protest. Ye bonyom, ye can't doom so one sem, any idea. A kufado buy ye pet and a Sarkodie eto mum. Ye chema one kasabiema until we went back to Gary Soakins. It's not say ye chema. Sarkodie is being a hypocrite. It's not say NDC, and yana bainti. NDC bar, no kasa. MPP bar, and ye kakrabe kwano hunti, no dear. Forever quiet. Now, again, bongo ideas is making this assertion. Or see, between 2013 and 2016, you came across as a freedom fighter who had the interest of Ghanaians at heart. Unbeknownst to us, you were doing that to bring your party to power. And so, said the American, what 2013 to 2016, a year, the current president, a year, John Dramani Mahama, now, no, ewa bemuno. Sarkodie said that me can no na and then we release a channel we releasing now on my hits back to back, but these hits were actually aimed at say fighting for a good cause for Ghanaians and but according to Bongo Ideas, Sir Afen who the true colors of Sarkodie. Sarkodie was actually doing that, said the new patriotic party will get some favor in the eyes of Ghanaians. Not 2016, bana, NPP. And lo and behold, about so now the former president of the Republic of Ghana, were winning elections, and Sarkodie. So from there, no, as I would draw the dots now, it boils down to this Bongo Ideas. Also today, after making a reckless statement, you've dropped a video to call people who are calling you is fools. Hey, Rofi, there no shaking. I blame us, I really do. And you know, Ochrema, Sarkodie statement I will be say back to Gary Sokins, no. Amount for Bebrena have a responding to him say, wait, the Sarkodie are showing us your true colors, you're making the a whole lot, blah 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 blah, and all that. Now, some amount for Becca area, you know, according to Bongo Ideas, such as say. Sarkodie person money yes say yeah me support no and as say no I say ya adwenche da anya adwuma sa but offer so bo ne nyeden emma demom with bema Ghana for anyone one say omunya omudidie na all those who have been supporting your music been making you Sarkodie that we know no nya faulta or say as the guy in the video said, a very dirty guy. So there was this video Bongo Ideas they can wow they can say we say Sarkodie is a very dirty guy, not just what you say. Asemno, I am very serious. Now, what are other people saying concerning in same way Bongo Ideas so where Agama lizard, no wonder. I will say it again. He is just one overrated yes, he's just one overrated political rapper who can't process the defeat of his party. And you know, Agama lizard the chema. Sarkodie sebe ya soso ne so ama wagensem, especially e ba no say amanyosem na we do ya ade ni ade o chemu say ya soso ne so ama na broso enu nti ene ya ne party no edi ntwo no asa ade na timi ahye na ma oye ne ho hia enye yie nti ene back to Gary Sokins. Now na Bongo Idea sign by reply here to him say, oh yeah, he makes it so obvious that he's an NPP guy. Meanwhile, he projected himself as some Fela Kuti who was fighting for justice, such a stale person. International so Uchrema Sarkodie say no wamana ade di pefe say nokre or say or ye NPP ni. And as abre we nyina why no want to say no no na niyemu ye wono na sebe wo pega na yie wono no pega na nkoso wono no mpese se be Ghana ye be bre ni ade enti no o pre den ama Ghana for sa ni nyina no enye ne papemu a edi say now Sarkodie is a nightmare for everyone, including Bongo and NDC. This is what we call blessings. So the guy is so blessed. And you know, adena koye two-sided. As other people know, when they say Sarkodie is doing too much, you know. This one say nyamishira wa atamfo ye kwa ane nyamishira wa ye betina say ye beku atia ye be hehye ni ade but I don't know minima de but enyade a ye beku akowie babia. Now yen hwe Albert Natai Bongo Ideas, or see if you take the political period where Sarkodie was dropping inflation at etc, there is no impact he has made with his music. That's the only impactful period of his career. That's the only time he was relevant to himself. In Bongo Ideas Ichirema, if he impiko jope pi na yeti hanum say ya boss Sarkodie basu na Sarkodie yadio and he's the best rapper and say no. Bongo Ideas say Sarkodie ankasa no kre. share that emo brebia nya de papa bia e woni music journey no emu enye na anu ya eyidum so ne ekom kakra si Ghana ha otumeye na say inflation kra me bo so ne ade anka Sarkodie nhye da nya de papa bia. Now there have been other statements among funds count mu say obviously no 99% of the people and I say majority of the people no side with and some abongo ideas say though we can't bring you all but kakra no any way Aaron or say account for the estate he's building. That's like a question. Estate ben no bongo and betimi atrim and abongo abe respond say yep he was held with huge amounts to start putting up an estate. The oral got to investigate that alongside his wife's NGO and the V8 he received. Hey, information warrior say. Information warrior say. And to bongo ideas ichirema. Idea womo edisi kapudu wobi. Emma Sarkodie say one start to say osisi estate ni ade ade. And afen so no, ne yire NGO no. Yenkohwem. And a V8 bi a wotri no so no. Yen team oral phone shas yen toto na no den because bibi ehye baby intuma kataniema bi eso kafui or say this one kwade I support you with 40 bags of cement drag the fraud me support it with 6 billion bags of cement na say yen nyina ye drag it fraud no enti according to kafui no otai ensema bongo ideas kanu echi. Again, bongo ideas say people who are trying to gaslight the people to believe that Sarkodie was not referring to Mahama by saying fair soakings, so Swabondo, Gary soakings need to be checked, and yes, Mahama who be brave. Bongo ideas in Chilema. Said the Sarkodie be can Gary soakings. I move you on my ye defending and say and yet one bomb Mahamadi and a Mahamadi ni bongo ideas as all cassation because and Ramika be say eba me support you be what I say. And tonight said the no gidi say yes and ye Mahama sem ye Mahama sem or say ye nyai na sem na Sarkodie kan no nim de oka Mahama pa e na odino obi abedidi ampanso nyaminti obi abedidi. Or say, Master, if you not take your stupidity and Jimmy come out for there, where there is no me, I can't read this. So the whole thing is that Bongo Ideas feels like it is time for Team Oral to start their job on Sarkodie because Yeshema V8 Nsembi wom estate bi ewomu ena afe yesine yere NGO any ade. And for some reason, no, Yechemu say as a Sarkodie is showing too much of his party affliction, and I say send a party no edim kuku no eyene ya into the same man gotta speak and a kasa or kasa no so no and sheda entwe into sabrede because a sack na so I she papa because if really no crese waji V8 there's some time ago don dumelo V8 issue be a bit sensing ya na ye kan wasema amanfo so enye nokra in the end ye kwhwe na nokra se V8 bi wo Dumelo ho no. We the lovers of Sarkodie ye bom pa ye said this time around ne dey asem dem ma ne nye nokra cause ekwaye nokra na Sarkodie as a career na wu e ba ne sa career na wu the career is dead yes we empenisa because we are enjoying the whole Sarkodie effect system emu. Without the Sarkodie effect in the industry, no, mean I say it will be incomplete, but emu said that yet it's in the bomb pie say the Team Oral for your money abre okujeto abra kwane COP Kofi Boache no more kika ho no said the money abre no adwuma ne de omo ye pa because we obi a who follow Team Oral no wo mudwumedi a wo mudi a otimu say and nyema ekoso or recordo things are really happening and nyema ekoso pa and to say that people are drawing their attention to Sarkodie no the moment they start very very serious because already anope cry it said there is a directive from John Dramani Mahama the president say yem frefre wo mo mu kura diplomatic passport ni nyina no na yensan issue ne foforo into any wa ukura bi no say you are not eligible to have a diplomatic passport and renew emma. So you could see say this government is bent on being serious to recover all loot baby akoshebia into say sack ebi wo ho a me de me fa me say personal advisor na me advise baby a ehye bia no bo homodene na fa formal de komo ansa na NDC for arise also because the way I say no anu esi wuso no a obi e kasa akodi o no di mpaso wo hwei eyesen ahonya enti maudi mpa no enyina hosa emfa maw since ye be start aba odi mboni a ye ba akohwe mu so na no kre no ne da hwei pefe ne yentimi enke bi maw ema no enye ye but in the meantime ne be ka say we are hoping say team oral ebeye ejuma no said it say enye because it's a particular person but because they really want to recover all loot ebusia ye ni be koso we disansem we echi just in case say tomorrow focus akode ho nso amamuni ye dem sa information ni nsem nyina ebebrem aha e penalty